Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and we're learning about SLATE's National Apprenticeship Week with my guest, Gino Austin. And in our last interview, you really walked us through what you have in store for the rest of the week. But I want to talk about more broadly the apprenticeship program. And for people not familiar with what it means to be an apprentice, talk about that. What does that mean?
Well, first of all, an apprenticeship is a system of training a new generation of practitioners and professionals with a combination of classroom learning, on-the-job training, a mentor, and a progressive wage.
Okay.
And so the program in itself, people get a chance to go through a program that's going to be anywhere from 5 to 8 weeks long. Okay. In some cases, like with Launch Code, it's a 16-week program. And then there's some that are just like 12 weeks, like HOSCO, the agri-culinary program, for instance. But they'll get the training, or they'll get the classroom, and then they'll start their wage. They're actually employed. The good thing about the apprenticeship is that you don't have to go find a job. The job is right there for you. And it's an amazing program. If I myself were not a person who was employed and had the opportunity to benefit from this, I certainly would go through it.
And you've just mentioned sort of the benefits of what it is to be an apprentice, but also what are some of the benefits for the employer themselves in terms of what this does for them versus, I mean, it works for both parties, right?
It does. And in fact, the benefit for the employer is retention and recruitment. They have the opportunity also to upscale some of their employees to the apprenticeship program and able to backfill those positions that they feel moved persons that are already employed with them into. For instance, I think healthcare is a good example of that. You have someone working in janitorial or someone working in the kitchen who wants to move into a lab tech position or a phlebotomist position, and they're able to move those persons who otherwise wouldn't have the time or the education to move into those positions, but the apprenticeship program allows them to do just that.
Right, and while getting paid.
Paid at the same time.
So you've just given a great scenario of someone who might be interested or would benefit from being an apprentice. Who else would be looking at this program or would it benefit?
Well, the customers, from the customer standpoint, you have especially women, minorities, that could benefit completely from it. And some of the benefits that they would, here it is, you don't have to train and pray. You can earn and learn. It's school without the debt. And basically that's the grand marquee of the apprenticeship program.
So you can be at different stages in a career, not in a career, trying to start a career, I think is what you're saying.
Yes, I mean, it's going to get you into a entry-level position. But like I said, it's going to also escalate to a livable wage. You can start out at $9.50 an hour in beginning, but over a period of a year or 2 years, you're at a wage of between $13 and $15 an hour. And it's that kind of growth in salary doesn't take place in the traditional learning model.
Right. I feel like you would hear in other countries about apprenticeship programs for a long time. When in America did this really start to pick up to become the thing, the big thing, sort of in the employment sector?
I can't actually answer that question precisely, but I do know that the government, the Secretary of Labor, made sure he has signed this apprenticeship program off completely, to the extent that where there's $90 million allotted for the National Apprenticeship.
Right, because there's clear benefits, as we've seen.
Exactly.
All right, well, we've got the information there for you on the screen. It's National Apprenticeship Week, as you see. That's taking place this week, November 14th to 20th. And what that means is if you are interested or curious to learn more about this, you can go to one of the many events and programs that they have planned this week. But to learn beyond this week about the program, go to STLworks.com. Again, it's there for you on the screen, STLworks.com. And Gino, thank you again for being here.
Thank you, Sarah.
And good luck. Good luck with the remainder of this weekend with the program.
Please come in. The opportunities are amazing.
There we go. Thank you. All right, well, there's more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.